Hello friends, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking more about my trading predictions, my trading signals for Tesla and Forex. So today is the 12th of May, and you can see that Monday, it was a very kind of boring day in my opinion. It's basically completely in range. So little really to say about this day. I was expecting a more volatile opening maybe, but it's possibly going to happen either tomorrow by the 14th of May, which could be very volatile days. Tomorrow, in any case, will be more likely to be a correction, a very strong correction actually. And the 14th could actually be a very volatile, undecided day. We'll have to see what really happens on that day, but so far it really brings me, for these days, I believe many of them will be in range. Basically, this entire week, right now is possibly going to be one of the least interesting ones, unless these green and red days on the red and green boxes respectively hit, because they usually only represent very volatile days. Okay, so we have some of them, for example, also on the 16th, which is Friday, so potentially could be either a very volatile week or a very in range week, and I believe that many of these days will be in range, so will be kinda undecided really. I don't really have any clear red or green circles for this entire week. All of them are in yellow. Yellow always means either volatility or range, so that's exactly what I'm saying. Is going to be very kinda hard to define what this will bring. But yeah, for the last days, remember I made my last video I believe on Thursday, so that was the 8th of May, and I told you that it was a volatile uptrend, just like I predicted right here. You can see the 8, 9, both in the circle and in the box they are completely green. So in that video I told you that there was the possibility of seeing another very volatile day tomorrow, basically on Friday. And that's exactly what also happened. So Tesla actually goes really good. It's back to, so far this is the highest position by far of the entire month of May. And it's basically, we can only find these similar positions around February, which was a very bad month for all the economy basically, not just cryptocurrencies or stocks or whatever. It was a very bad month. So you can see it's still a long way from the highest peak we got in December and January, but it's it's at least it's something, right? So we're talking about, yeah, it's quite a big stretch, but yeah, eventually we'll get there. So again, that's exactly, and that's all I have for Tesla, because it's been like I told you, this week is possibly going to be kinda undecided and possibly very hard to trade unless it really hits on these volatile days that I just outlined. So for example 13, 14 maybe, and the last one could be the 16. So we'll have to see. But yeah, that's all I have for Tesla. Now let's take a look at Forex, which is even stranger. You can see that we're covering the USD against the yuan, the Chinese yuan. So it's a very strange looking chart, completely in range some of these days. Then sometimes completely out of the blue, massive volatility. So for example, Thursday was the last video, so was a day completely in range. I was expecting a correction in those days, and you could say it came a day later, on the 9th of May especially. But yeah, around the 11th, also a very volatile day. That's exactly what I predicted for that day. It was going to be very volatile. That's somewhere around here, and this is where it ends. So because it was Sunday, it's way shorter than other trading days, so really not much to say. But yeah, the position continues to decline for the US dollar and goes back down today on the 12th of May. So I was not seeing any clear signals for a correction for this date. In any case, it was likely to be an uptrend, and maybe it can change in the next few hours, but so far I believe it's a correction. So this could be one of the the first surprises for this month of May in regarding this chart. But yeah, it's very, very strange. This is possibly going to be one of the last, maybe the last time, and the first and the last time that I covered this Forex pair, because for starters, I don't even know if it's actually tradable. Like, for example, if it's actually profitable, like the euro or the British pound or any other big Forex pairs. I mean, the usual classic Forex pairs. So I don't even know if this is actually in that range too, but it's because it's very strange, guys. It's very, very weird. I mean, these massive ranges, out of nowhere volatility, it kind of feels completely artificial. It actually feels way more artificial than meme coins. So yeah, it's very crazy. But yeah, that's basically all I have for the next days regarding this chart. I believe around the 13 to 14, one of these days could bring a very nice pump. Possibly the 13 is going to be the most volatile out of those days. But yeah, after that, I see a correction, very hard correction actually, so 15 or 16, and that could bring us even lower than this. So if that's the case, May is actually looking like it could be a red month for this performance for the US dollar regarding the Chinese yuan. So we'll have to see, because I mean, this is very volatile. Maybe this can change entirely in like a couple days or something. So we'll have to see. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for you. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.